Hi guys, I'm back with another mani. So, Born Pretty sent me over a piece gel nail polish kit. This is the 𝑻𝒊𝒔𝒉 Jelly series, and this kit can be found on Amazon. And so I went ahead and opened the kit. It does come with instructions on how to apply gel polish. And then it comes again 6 colors, and so I'm going to pop those out of the carton, and we're going to swatch relatively quickly here. So this is color number 6. This is kind of like a dark green. All of these are jelly colors, but one is really dark. It doesn't pull too much of a jelly shade, and so I do apply one layer and cure in my LED lamp for 60 seconds. This is color number 5 in the kit, and I know I'm working backwards here. This is a darker green. It reminds me of a teal color, really dark. And I was trying to make sure that this picked up on camera as good as possible, and I dropped the doggone thing and I had to fix it off camera. And so color number 4 is pretty much a mossy colored green. Again, these are jelly colors, and so here is that color, and I only show one color, one coat on camera. And then color number 3, to me this is more like a mint green, not real jelly to me, but you know, really pretty color. And color number 2 in the kit, this is like a very light green with gold shimmer in it. Seems like I have a color like that before that I did a mani last summer with. And then the last color number 1 in the kit is a milky white. And so again, this is the 𝒊𝒔𝒉 Jelly series from Born Pretty. So again, thank you to Born Pretty for sending me these polishes. And so I'd applied the second coat off camera and top coated, and here are the colors in the kit. And at first, the color number 6 is more of a brown color, and so I'm using color number 1, and I forgot the yellow jelly nude, but I'll link it below. But this is a yellow jelly nude. I wanted to do some kind of like lemon nails. Didn't turn out quite the way I wanted it to, but I thought it was cute enough. So and I forget what kind of square nail tips these are. They were kind of wide for my fingers, at least I thought so. My husband didn't think so, but I did. And so I'm applying a thin coat of color to all of the nails. I did not I can't remember if I applied base coat. I don't think I applied base coat to these nails. I think I just went straight in and started polishing. And so the 3 nails in the middle are going to be white, and the ring finger and the thumbnail, they're going to be that jelly yellow color, and I've used this color before. And so once I get a thin coat on all of the nails, I'm going to pop them in my LED lamp and cure for a full 60 seconds. And so here's after the first coat. I then go in and apply another thin second coat to all of the nails. And I don't show all nails on camera for the second coat. And then I'm going to cure for 60 seconds. And I am an affiliate of Born Pretty, and I do have a discount code that will save you, I believe it's 10% off if you decide to purchase on their website. They do have an Amazon storefront. My discount code does not apply or work on Amazon. Of course, Amazon, you're going to get the products faster. So guys, after the second coat of polish is cured, I'm going in with Born Pretty's transfer printing gel. This is their foil transfer gel, and I'm applying a layer, hopefully a thin even layer, on the white nails. And once I apply that, I'm going to pop them in my lamp and cure for a full 60 seconds, because I do have like some fruit or lemon type nail transfer foil that I want to use for this set. So while the nails are curing, I do go in and do a kind of like stamping on the ring and thumbnail. So this is a plate from Uber Chic Beauty, Pretty and Plaid, and I want to use the image there that I'm pointing out. So I'm going in with clean my plate with acetone. I'm going in with the color Frozen from Maniology. I'm just applying that to the plate. So that particular image fit well on my pinky, and so I think I end up having to re-stamp the pinky. Y'all forgive my lint roller. It's in my nail room, and sometimes when I do my nails, lint gets all over my clothes, and I just use it to get it off of my dust, and I just use it to get that off. And so I stamped that on the nail. I didn't wipe it off or anything, because I wanted that inhibition layer on the nail to help stick the image on the nail. And so I compared the color to the white because I didn't want it to be too white, which is why I'm using the color Frozen, because it's kind of like a muted white. And so here on the thumbnail, when I stamped the image, when I first stamped it on the nail, it was crooked. It was crooked. And so I kind of messed my thumbnail up with the stamping, but it, I tried to fix it. So I end up going with acetone and a little cotton pad there and wiping that off, cleaning my plate off, and then I restamp. Now the thumbnail is longer, so I had to end up stamping this image twice. And with the second time I stamped, I tried to line it up as best as possible. Did the best I could. I'm not saying it was perfect, but it was good enough. Let me just say it was good enough. Now that I think about it, I could have did something different on the top of that nail. I could have put some little lemon Fimo slices on there. I think that's how you say that. Fimo, however you say it. I think it's Fimo though. So when I went to line it up, I wanted to make sure that I took off what wasn't needed. Like I said, I thought I did pretty good. I think I did pretty good. It was okay. It wasn't perfect, but it was good enough. And so I had a little bit of the stamping polish in the middle of the image. So I'm going in with, it's like a microblading stick. I don't know what you call those. A little bit of acetone and just cleaning that off of the nail, because I know a Q-tip would have been too big, and those have a smaller point on the end. So now the nails have finished curing, they've cooled off. So the thing with transfer printing gel, or any foil transfer gel for that matter, you want to make sure that you let it cool off before you apply your foils. Now here I couldn't figure out what way to turn it because I wanted lemons on the nail, and that foil, it had lemons on it, but they were so spaced out. I was a little disappointed, but overall I thought it was cute. And so I'm just rubbing to my heart's content, making sure I get the image transferred. On some of the nails it didn't transfer all of the way, and so some people would just snatch it off. I like to gently lift it off the nail just in case the image doesn't transfer. I can place it back down. And so I thought that was good enough, I think. And so I'm just going in, repeating that process on the other nails, making sure I get the image that I want on the nail, trying to position it to where I want it, place it down, and then rub to my heart's content to transfer the image from the paper to the nail. So I did the other nail off camera. I did apply some transfer printing gel again to the other nails and cured because there was some empty space. And so I wanted more lemons on the nail. And so after I cured it, I put it in that spot right there and I placed it on the nail. But y'all, it did not transfer. It did not work. I've never had that problem before, but it is what it is, because I want to kind of fill that empty space. And so I'm just rubbing and I'm thinking it's transferring, but only part of that lemon slice or wedge, whatever you want to call it, transferred on the nail. So I had some fruit Fimo slices, and I've had them for a long time. So I'll go in with Born Pretty 6-in-1 nail glue, and you can use this for a number of things. For here, I'm going to use that to adhere the Fimo slices, lemon slices, to the nail. And so with the thumbnail, this is the first one that I did. I should have bent the Fimo slices. Now these were very thin and they are breakable, and so I placed that on the nail. I was going to place more than one, then I thought, no, don't do that. So I set it back on my nail stand, and I'm using the ends of the tweezers to press it down so that it will lay flat on the nail while I flash cure that into place. And I didn't even need to put that 6-in-1 nail glue on the entire nail, but I did anyway. So but I could have just put that in the spot where I wanted to put that lemon slice on the nail. And you can see where it broke just a little bit, and I could see where it lifted. And then this is a flash cure, so even once I get those lemon slices or Fimo slices on the nail, I do cure for a full 60 seconds at my LED lamp. So here with the second one, I'm just bending that on my nail art tweezer so that it will lay more flat on the nail because the nail is curved. And so I'm applying that 6-in-1 nail glue again. I didn't need to apply it to the whole nail, only to the area where I was applying that lemon slice. So I'm going to repeat that process. It laid flatter on the nail because I did bend it. And so again, I'm still using the end of the tweezer to hold that down on the nail while I do a flash cure. And I end up adding a lemon slice to one of the other nails as well in that empty space. So coming up is the finished look. Here are the nails on with sticky tabs. So please like this video if you found value. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think and subscribe to my channel. It's free 99. So thank you to Born Pretty for sending me these products. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.